Hello students, welcome to SV Technology. In this video, we are going to discuss file systems versus database systems. Before going to the video, please do subscribe to my channel SV Technology. Traditional file systems. Before database management system, we have used file systems. Those are called traditional file systems. Each file is independent of other file. Integration can be done only by writing individual program for each application. Any change to the data requires modifying all the programs that uses the data. Because each file is hard-coded with specific information like data type and data size, etc. identified on trial and error basis. Create, processes and disseminates its own files. Inventory and payroll generate separate files and do not communicate with each other. File systems are very simple to operate and better for local control only. Data of the organization is dispersed throughout the functional subsystems only. Here we can see an example for file systems. Marketing is a folder where it having so many application programs, and each application have the files like file 1, file 2, file 3. Here I have considered three more examples like manufacturing, inventory and payroll. So if we see our Windows file system, here we have the path like this. Program files is the main folder. In that we have MS Office is subfolder. In that Office 12 is a file, and in that we have multiple files like this. So each one opens with a new window. The change placed in the one file should not occur in update in other files. This is the main disadvantage of file system. Next, so here we have so many disadvantages of traditional file system. So we have used the database management system. Those disadvantages are given here: data redundancy, data inconsistency, lack of data integration, program dependence, data dependence, limited data sharing, poor data control, problem of security, data manipulation capability is inadequate, needs excessive programming. Like this, we have so many disadvantages with the file based system, and we have so many advantages with database management system also. So we have moved to database management system. Here I am giving simple pro forma of database management system, where so many application programs or application softwares are running here, and end user is going to utilize these application programs, and the middleware is the data. So this data is totally controlled by a hardware and a software. So hardware means the data is going to be stored in hard disk and magnetic tapes like this, and this will be maintained by a software called database management system. So here we can take an example for database management system. Suppose we have a DBMS, database management system, and central database. The data will be stored in central database. Based on requirement of a user, it is going to retrieve from database management system and give access to the end user, who is here we take payroll officer needs access to staff details. So by the database management system, it accesses the staff details through central database. The data is stored in central database. Through database management system, it is going to give access to the payroll officer. Same like that, customer service advisor needs access to customer accounts only. Then the DBMS access gives to the customer service advisor from the central database. He requires the data from database management system, and it gives access of only stock levels to that sales manager. Like this, database management system is going to be performed. Here some differences between file management system and database management system. So file system is a software that manages and organizes the files in a storage medium. It controls how data is stored and retrieved. DBMS or database management system is a software application. It is used for accessing, creating and managing databases. Here in file system we have to create and access and managing the data will be manual, but in DBMS the system will take care of all those things by the queries. The file system provides the details of data representation and storage of data. Here DBMS gives an abstract view of data that hides the details. In DBMS we have the concept named levels of abstraction. In that we are going to know detailedly about data abstraction and object abstraction, etc. Storing and retrieving the data cannot be done efficiently in file system. In file system, storing and retrieving of the data will be very difficult because it does not follow particular pro forma or algorithm. In DBMS, it is efficient to use. There are a wide variety of methods to store and retrieve the data. In file system, it does not offer any data recovery process. So, if data lost in file systems, it cannot be recovered. But in database management system, we have backup recovery for data in efficient way. The file system does not have crash recovery mechanism. DBMS provides a crash recovery mechanism. Protecting a file system is very difficult because the security system is very weak. In DBMS, it offers a good protection mechanisms. In file management system, the redundancy of data is greater. The redundancy means the duplication of data is very high in file-based systems. The redundancy of data is low in database management system. Data inconsistency is higher in the file system. Data inconsistency is low in a database management system. As we discussed earlier, the file system offers lesser security, where database management system offers a high security. File system allows you to store the data as isolated data files and entities. Database management system stores data as well as defined constraints and interrelation. File-based system does not provide support for complicated transactions. In database management system, it is easy to implement complicated transactions also. The centralization process is hard in file management system. So where the centralization is easy to achieve in the database management system. File system does not offer backup and recovery of data if it is lost. As we discussed earlier, there is no crash recovery mechanisms are there in file based systems, so it is very difficult to backup and recovery data if it is lost. In DBMS system, system itself provides so many backup and recovery mechanisms, so we can backup and recovery the data even if it is lost. In file based system, there is no query processing to retrieve the data. There is no efficient query processing in the file system. You can easily query data in database using the language called SQL. The system does not offer any concurrency. DBMS system provides concurrency facility. Concurrency means having multiple transactions at a time. This facility is provided by DBMS but not by file system. So these are the few differences between the file system and database management system. Here we can discuss few advantages of database management systems also. Here controlled redundancy, data consistency is improved, program data independence achieved, sharing of data improved, enforcement of standards, improved data integrity, improved data security and authorization. Data access is efficient in database management system. Conflicting requirements can be balanced. Improved backup and recovery facility. Minimal program maintenance. Data quality is very high comparatively file systems. Good data accessibility and responsiveness, concurrency control, economical to scale, increased programmer productivity. So here we have some disadvantages also in database management systems. Those are complexity increases. Without the programming knowledge or without system knowledge, we cannot access the data which is in database management system. Requirement of more disk space, additional cost of hardware, cost of conversion, need of additional and specialized manpower, need for backup and recovery, organizational conflict, more installational and management cost. These are the few disadvantages with database management systems. This is all about file system versus database management system. For more classes like this, please do subscribe to my channel SV Technology.